Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Bennett.
There'll be runs here. I think he was easily back in the crease there. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. A direct hit would have got him.
Wide. Yeah.
He looked as if he was home to me. There should be some runs here. That's gone for 4 byes.
4 byes, the keeper won't like it.
Run.
Oh, that's a gift, just a gift, and this guy...
Run. Run.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easy. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
Run.
Flicks the ball down to fine leg.
The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted.
Well, that's found the gap in the field. The sweeper picks up. He's pushing his luck a little there.
Run.
Fielded by the man out long on.
Run.
He might be hurt. Played into the gap.
What a catch, what a catch!
Safely taken by Rashid.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
We can have a look at that again. Play it away with comfort. Fielded by the man out long on. Fielded by the man out long on. Well, that's found the gap in the field. Fielded by the man out long on. There are some overthrows here.
Overthrows, and it's gifting runs to the opposition.
Steered expertly into the gap.
Run.
He's got it into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. The fielder's appeared.
Yes. Run. Go.
Oh, terrible fielding. These will be overthrows.
Yes.
Fielded by the man out long on.
Yeah.
Just pushed back past the bowler.
That's 2 more runs on the board.
Yes.
He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on.
Run.
Fielded by the man out long on. There it goes.
Super cuts out.
It was well held. It was in the air a long time.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
Plunkett gets his first wicket.
Yes.
That's turned away through mid-wicket.
Yes. Yes.
He's asking for the third umpire. He's got the green light. He's safe.
Run.
It's just one there.
Run. 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 Run.
It's edged and out. That flew off the edge, but he managed to get a hand to it, and it stuck.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
Rashid gets his first wicket. How the wicket fell.
Run. Run. Run.
That's good running. That's straight up in the air.
Marvellous effort that.
And there's a fielder under it.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
Plunkett gets his second wicket. Fielded by the man out long on.
Yes.
There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. Plunkett continues.
Yes.
He looked as if he was home to me.
Yeah.
Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. That's forced away through the offside. I think he was easily back in the crease there.
Got him. Yes, he's out.
Great reflexes. He made it look so easy.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.
We can have a look at that again. Fielded by the man out long on. I think he was easily back in the crease there. That's edged and out. Straight in. No problem with that. You wouldn't expect to miss those.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
That's six. He's got it into the gap. He's got it into the gap. It never looked like being a run there.
Oh no, that's a terrible call. There was never a run in that. Never.
Pushed into the gap.
Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat, and all in all, he looks in good touch. Ah, that'll please them. They've come through a few problems with great fortitude. That's a fine victory in this limited overs match here today.